I've been coming to the Adirondacks for about 74 years almost. And I've been birding since high school when a biology teacher introduced us to birding. And so I've been birding since the early 60s. And I've been taking pictures of birds since then as well. There's lots of things you can do to make your yard more bird friendly. If you don't live on water, it's nice to have a little bird bath, and you can, to your bird bath, you can connect a device called a universal dripper. Dripper comes with a 50-foot hose attached to a water outlet that most people have on the outside of their house, and it drips. Drip is just like a magnet for birds, dripping into a bird bath, just slowly dripping. It's amazing how birds are attracted to dripping water. I feed birds year round. I've been doing this for forever. Maybe 30 species that are there constantly at the feeders: chickadees, titmice, nuthatches, 4 species of woodpeckers, orioles, rose-breasted grosbeaks, phoebes, catbirds, just an endless array of birds coming and going. People, actually don't feed the right stuff because the common food found in grocery stores are a mixed bird seed. And birds don't like most of the seeds that are in there. It's a kind of a waste of money and a waste of seed. So what I recommend, and I've been feeding birds for a long time and sort of learned the hard way about this, is I feed 4 things. I feed suet for woodpeckers and chickadees and lots of other birds that love suet. I also feed bird seed, and I feed either sunflower hearts or kernels or chips, they're sometimes called. And I would also recommend feeding Niger seed, which is a very fine seed that's attractive to goldfinches and siskins and redpolls, and you need a special feeder for that. And the other thing I feed are mealworms. And I also feed orioles with, you can feed them either sliced oranges or marmalade jam. And then another way of attracting birds to your yard is to put up a couple of bird houses. I put up 2 houses, at least 2, one for bluebirds and one for tree swallows. And you put them up maybe 20 feet apart. If you just put up a single house, you're probably going to get tree swallows. But if you put up 2 houses, they're not too far apart, then you can get them cohabiting. That is, bluebirds in one house and tree swallows in the other. And you can put up houses with much smaller nest holes for chickadees or house wrens if you like. I've been battling with squirrels for decades, and a few years ago I found a system that's sold by Wild Birds Unlimited. They're based in Saratoga Springs, and it's called the Advanced Pole System. It's a little pricey, but it absolutely works to keep squirrels away. The best time is the morning, early, as early as you can get up when it's light. Because things by about 10 o'clock, things really quiet down for the day, and they may pick up again later in the afternoon. But between 5 and 10 is prime time for singing birds, and hearing the sounds of the birds and watching them is a great therapy. It's just endless entertainment if you're into nature. So I think it definitely helps. We're all staying at home a lot more now, right? And so just one more thing to help. There used to be, it's not happening this year, unfortunately, because of the virus, but the Great Adirondack Birding Celebrations, there are 2 of them, one at Paul Smith's Vic and one in Hamilton County. And those are called off this year, unfortunately, but they bring together people who are just beginners or people who are experienced and have a number of field trips, and they go to different places around here, Bloomingdale Bog, for example, or up Whiteface Mountain. I don't know if the Whiteface Highway is open yet, but that's, driving up there, not only for the view, but there's also interesting boreal birds that nest way up on the high elevations, and that's the easiest accessible place to go for those birds. Well, Cornell Lab of Ornithology, sorts of things on their website, activities for people to get involved in, like the Great Backyard Bird Count and nest count and all sorts of things. So I would suggest people who are interested might want to check that out. Again, it's Cornell Lab of Ornithology website, and there's lots of science projects where people can contribute to the science in their backyards.